Hey guys, Kiwi here. In this video, I'll be breaking down and analyzing the end scene from the Season 8 Comic-Con trailer for The Walking Dead. With that being said, warning of spoilers for everything in the show and comics, and let's jump right into this. So after the Walking Dead logo shows near the end of the trailer, it cuts to a wooden cane as it starts playing Morgan's peaceful music, and then it cuts to Rick in a bed. Now I'd first like to discuss the cane, and major spoiler warning for what might happen in the show, as it's actually the same cane that Rick uses later on in the comic books. So in the comics, after the events of All Out War with Negan, Rick ends up severely injuring his leg. This happens because Negan actually breaks it the opposite way during the final battle showdown, right after Rick tries cutting his throat. And the real thing to pull away from this is that the reason Rick was unable to instantly get medical attention to correct his leg is because he told the doctor to instead first save Negan's life. So due to the fact that we see the cane in the trailer, we can assume that Rick's leg will be injured in the same way, implying that Negan is probably defeated and still alive after the war in the TV show. And to tie in Morgan's music playing in the background, I assume it's because it's to signify a new beginning, which was the name of the volume for the comics. And this music was Morgan's peaceful music once he had transformed into an Akibdo-loving monk from Eastman. This was practically the theme song for his all life is precious beliefs and lifestyle. It seems like Rick is taking a note out of Morgan's book by keeping Negan alive, as he may eventually be rehabilitated just like Morgan was. And to add another layer of sadness to this, Morgan could actually end up dying during All Out War, leading him to never see the victory. This music playing here would definitely be an implication of Morgan's dream finally coming true, but will he live to see the day? Now, as we move forward in the trailer, we see Rick in a bed just like the very first episode. Now first off, the Season 8 premiere of the show marks the 100th episode of the show as well, so it seems as though they're going to be doing subtle nods at scenes from the very first episode, such as Carl looking in that car like Rick, along with Rick in this bed just like the first episode. And so when you all probably noticed that the flowers are placed in the same spot that Shane placed his flowers for Rick originally, that was intentional. Now I'm not saying that this is the Rick in a coma theory come true, but I'm just stating that they're throwing in simple nods to the beginning of the show. And if that's true, that means that this scene of Rick in the bed is actually probably shown in the Season 8 premiere. Now this ties into a popular fan theory going around the fandom right now, involving the idea that this scene of Rick in bed with his old man beard is actually a small flash forward to the future after the war, and that it'll be shown at the beginning of the season as a tease. Now I originally thought that this was a stretch, but considering the fact that the mirroring in this scene implies that it'll be shown in the premiere, it would only make sense to be a short flash forward of what's to come. Now, in the comics, right after All Out War, they decided to do a time skip and jump forward 3 to 4 years. This gave Carl a chance to grow up, along with pushing Rick back into more of an authoritative role as he's unable to stand on the front lines anymore due to his worn down body. It also gave them time to completely revamp all of the communities. Now in the TV show, I'm unsure as to how much time they're going to skip, as Carl is already kind of grown up in the show, but considering Rick's gray hair and beard, it really does seem like a decent amount of time has passed, and this is definitely supposed to be a heavy wink at the future to come. Now, this leaves the question of when will the new beginning start? Personally, I hoped that we would be able to stretch out All Out War throughout all of Season 8, giving us an incredible storyline with battle after battle. Now, it seems like they're still giving us the same idea, except it might only be for the first half of Season 8. This kinda disappoints me if this is the case, as I feel like 8 episodes from now is too soon to see the new beginning. They did an entire season of build-up for Negan during Season 7, and now they're just going to end it off with a half season. I still have confidence that the show will be great, but I'm unsure as to how exactly they're planning on plotting out the next season or two. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, as I'd definitely love to hear your thoughts on whether or not All Out War could last all of Season 8. Now this scene could be a flash forward from, let's say, the last episode of Season 8 in total, but it just seems weird that they would flash forward the last episode in the first episode. It seems weird that they would even film something from the second half of a season during the first half in general, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways guys, I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything I've said today, or even subscribe for more Walking Dead content in the near future. As always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.